Good morning. Come back. Come back. Sit. Good boy. Good morning. This is Sherry from Reiki Master Tarot. And we're going to be doing a story time outside. We're going to tell the story and then we'll go in and pull cards. But I just want you guys to see Exie. This is the pumpkin pie slice. Okay. Go. And that's what he does. So today's story time is open your heart to receive. Okay. You hear the birds?
Okay, sorry about that. This is the first time I've been outside. See the planes? See the plane going by?
Yeah. So when we open our heart to receive, when we listen to that statement, open your heart to receive, it means that it's closed in some form or fashion. And we need to understand that why. What is the question? Why am I closed off? The emotions of stories from our past that have served their purpose. That's what we need to let go of from our heart space. And when we let go of those things, now as we let them go, our heart becomes clearer and clearer and clearer to receive the infinite unconditional love, because we love ourselves now instead of the old memories and the old stories and the old emotions. When we let go of those, now we get the new things in the cup or chalice that is us. My son called me while I was trying to make sure that the message that I sent was correct. So I was talking to my guides and in terms of how to explain this. And my son called, and he was driving. He was on his way to the gym, and he was contemplating whether he should go or not. He said he really didn't have the feeling that he wanted to go, but he knew he wanted to go. So there was a back and forth, and we do that. That's what we do as humans, is we're trying to figure out what makes sense to us, and we go back and forth. So we're going through these different dimensions of, yes, I want to do it, and no, I don't want to do it. And so he called me, and he says, some told him, call your mama and get an answer. So he called, and I'm glad he did, because he actually helped me to see something clearly. And what that was he started talking, and I usually just kind of stay quiet and listen to him because he has a lot to say. He's a very profound individual. He's a very deep thinker. All of my kids are deep thinkers, right? And so what he said was, I want to go to the gym, but I don't want to go to the gym. I don't know what I should do. And I said, well, when you go to the gym, you're moving dense energy. You're moving energy around in your body. Plus, you give yourself a win, because your original purpose was to go to the gym, but something got in the way and said, no, don't go to the gym. So what he did was he started telling me about these other things where he's having those same feelings. And he says, but you know what, Mom? This is what I want to do. And he goes into this elaborate plan. I mean, it's beautiful. Okay, it was profound. He expanded his own horizons and his plan while being in that conversation. The energy from his heart space kicked in about this plan that he wanted, this project that he wants to start. And as we're talking about it, and I was listening instead of interrupting him, the project got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I could actually see where he let go of the negative energy about going to the gym, opened his heart to receive the positive energy he was getting from his guides. And the project just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what it is. Remove the negative energy that is sitting right in front of you, that is stopping your forward movement. And when you do that, you open your heart to receive that which is waiting for you. Okay? And that's what happened. It was miraculous just to see my story time happen in front of me. That's what happened. Spirit said, don't go outside just yet. You're still searching for an answer. Listen to the birds. I am going to show you how this is done. And Archangel Raziel, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, they were all there. And I asked, because when he was upset, I asked the Archangel of the Four Corners to help me. And what I did, what happened to me was I went to my place of peace, found my center, and just listened. And that's what opening your heart to receive is. Sometimes we have to find our center to listen to our guides that are going to help us to see what we need to see, hear what we need to hear, and know what we need to know. And that's what happened. So my son, needless to say, got off of the phone with me in a happy mood. He changed his dimensions by letting go of that energy that he was carrying and went to the gym. And now he's at the gym and I'm outside with you guys because that was my original purpose, was to come outside and do the story time reading and introduce you guys to Exy Poo Poo. So release what is bothering you. Live your dream from your heart space. When you live your dream from your heart space with infinite unconditional love and truth and pure intention, that's when we start to receive all of the guidance and direction and support and encouragement to move forward on whatever that project is, whatever that dream is. We open our heart to receive once we let go of what was closing it. So that's the story time. We're going to get Mr. Exy, and then we're going to go in and I'll do the card reading for you, okay? But I want you guys to know, thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you to the subbies on my channel. Thank you. If you like the way I read, please subscribe, share with your friends. Because there's someone in your circle that may need to hear an encouraging word. And if I'm that encouraging word is coming through me, from my angel guides and from the archangel twin flames of our chakra systems, they're helping us to they're attuning our chakras so that we can exist in a higher frequency. And that's what my son did. He went from a low frequency of questioning and doubt to a higher frequency of abundance, okay, and joy, and what did he call it? Aggressive intelligence. He called it aggressive intelligence because he knew, as his dream started to grow and grow and grow while we were on the phone together, that he said it was aggressive intelligence, and he said it came from Nipsey Hussle, right? And remember the songs? People are starting to hear the songs. If you hear a song in your head and it just won't go away, it's a message. Okay, write it down. And then if it doesn't make sense to you right away, guess what? It will shortly. Just hold on, okay? Everything is changing. We're going through a shift. 5-5 is change, okay? And the number 5 is change, and it's accelerated with another number 5. That's 10. We shifted. Something new is about to appear and happen for us, okay? Trust in the divine timing. Okay, and I told my son that too, trust in divine timing. And he said, I don't like the divine timing, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to trust the divine timing, Mom. That makes it easier than just saying no. So, and that's what it is. Trust divine timings. Our prayers go to the Most High through Archangel Uriel. And then they come down. Okay, and then it eventually gets to you through a person that's here on the earth plane with you. Trust divine timing. The Most High heard you. He knows what you want. He knows what you ask for. Okay, do what you need to do with trusting the universe. Okay, to manifest what it is that you want from your heart space, not from your mind. When we do it from our mind, it's coming from a place of lack. When you do it from your heart space is saying, it's already done. Okay, so we will do the reading in a little bit. I'm just going to sit out here for a minute and enjoy Mother, Father Gaia and the birds and being outside. I love clouds because they're cleansing. They mean water. Okay, so you guys, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, you guys, I'm back. We're in the house. Exy is resting. He had his breakfast. And we're going to do the card part of our story time. So, if you would, let's welcome in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. We ask for your presence. We welcome and acknowledge you with infinite unconditional love. We're asking for your presence to oversee this reading and to protect it from any and all throughout all space and time that do not have our highest good in mind. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. We thank you with infinite unconditional gratitude. So we're going to call in the Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, because we talked to them earlier outside, and you'll feel their energy in the reading when we're outside. But we're going to do an overall. If you would, can you please give us an overall for our story time of Open Your Heart to Receive? Thank you so much. Wow. Okay. In the Earth Star Chakra, we have a privileged lady. Okay. In the high, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. In the high heart chakra, we have someone's thinking about someone. Thoughts. Somebody's thinking. This is in the high heart chakra. Okay. And in the soul star chakra, we have bad health. Is someone in bad health? Well, somebody's not feeling good about something, but there's a privileged lady, thoughts, and bad health. Under privileged lady, we have family room. Now, usually this card says there's some secrets somewhere. There's a main male. This is the masculine karmic lesson. So we have a feminine, a main female, and then we have a masculine. Everything is balanced in the universe. On the right side of that, we got unexpected income, and this is under bad health. Okay. Well, thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. Thank you, Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, and Guardian Angels. All right, let's see. We're going to do a full Sherry spread on this one. This is for story time. Okay, this is for story time. So we'll shuffle these one more time so you guys can see. Story time. Open your heart to receive. Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, if you would. Thank you, Archangels of Four Corners. Thank you. If you would, give us clarification on the cards that we have. Okay. Wow, look. Ooh. You see how Spirit be doing stuff? Okay. Privileged lady. There's a marriage, stable foundation, wish fulfillment, heart's desire, happily ever after. Okay, so let's do this one, and we'll do her like this. And at the high heart chakra, the Lover's card. Okay, romance, partnership, duality, union. So there's two, a duo. And it may be this gentleman has balanced his inner twin, his masculine and feminine, and because she balanced her inner twin, her masculine and feminine, and now they're balanced into where the frequency, if one's unbalanced and one's here, their frequency doesn't align. But if they both balance their inner twins, okay, now their frequency aligns. Okay, so under, here, let's do this one. King of Swords is under bad health. The King of Swords is under that. Okay, is this King of Swords in bad health because of a truth that came out? Looks like he's carrying burdens, or he wants to release burdens because of that truth. This gentleman in the middle thinking of someone, okay, it's calling judgment. And at the Four of Wands with this privileged lady, somebody didn't want to see the truth. Somebody wanted to cause a stagnation, okay, or block something. They're resisting. The two swords in the front of them is resisting a truth. They're either resisting a truth or they're saying something that's their communication is stopping them from moving forward. Okay, so let's see what this is. There's a lot of energy going on in the atmosphere right now. Go outside, get grounded. It's such a refreshing thing to do. Okay, you have free will. Matter of fact, even if you just open a window and get some fresh air, you kind of get a little teeny tiny bit of that energy, of that feeling of peace and calmness. But when you go outside and you're sitting under a tree with the birds, it's like the most beautiful feeling. Okay, divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. Thank you. Look, flew out. King of Wands. That's the current situation. Okay, he has a bright new idea. Okay, about a tangible blessing. Okay, making plans, new job, practicality, potential. Okay, he might be saving some money up. Okay. On the right side of that, somebody is feeling stuck. This person is stressed, feeling trapped, isolated, victimized, helpless. Okay, see a little sweat coming off of this person. This person is really, really stressed. Okay, let's see. Is it the gentleman? What are you stressed about, King of Wands? Let's see. What's challenging this King of Wands spirit? This is for a story time of open your heart to receive. Okay, so the King of Swords is in bad health. There's something in his heart that's stressing him out. Somebody is stressing over something they're carrying, an energy that they're carrying. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of it. What's challenging the King of Wands is the Star, wish fulfillment. Somebody's wish fulfillment is challenging the King of Wands. Is it his own? Look, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to make that move. We just saw the Page of Pentacles. Okay, something is hidden. Okay, are you hiding this? But something that was hidden has been revealed. Okay, so once we become aware of what is bothering us, what triggers us, now is when we take the action to work it out or find out. We ask the questions: why did this happen? Why do I feel this way? What do I do with it? Okay, that was one of the things my son said was, I'm working this out. I'm seeing both what I like and what I don't like, but how do I work it out? Okay, he stepped away from it. Okay, so once you release and surrender it completely to the Most High, you're always in another state of being, another dimension where that energy is not there. Okay, what's in the past, spirit? What's in the past? Okay, thank you. What is in the past, spirit? Oh, now that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, we usually take them all. Okay. It's in the past is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is under this privileged lady and this Four of Wands, the stable foundation. Okay. What's in the consciousness? What is that this is what they see from their set of eyes. Okay. There's a bully that got superficial win. Superficial wins are not permanent. They're usually momentary wins. It could be somebody saying something ugly to somebody. See the swords? Just to win an argument of some kind. Okay. But there's two people walking away from this bully. All right. Now, who's one of the people? Uh-oh. Emperor sitting next to the King of Wands. And what's on the other side of that? Judgment. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now, on the left side, we have the Knight of Cups. This is Archangel Uriel. Wish fulfillment, heart's desire. Okay, this is Archangel Uriel for earthly. This is love. Okay, Archangel Uriel is here. He's helping the Emperor. Okay, I see that. Now, what did they call judgment on? Devil energy, materialism, obsession, imbalance. How did he do that? Why did he do that? Because he's now the Hierophant. I keep getting that. The Hierophant and the Emperor come out together. Archangel Michael is here bringing balance because of lying, cheating, and stealing in an established collaboration. Look what's happening. Archangel Azrael is coming to an end. Okay? Someone is manifesting. Okay? A release of these burdens that were brought on by somebody that was holding on too tight. Okay, the Emperor is now the King of Cups. Look, the World card. The World card. This cycle is ending. Why? Because he's thinking about his Empress. He's going into a new cycle with her. As the King of Pentacles. That's his true love. He has gained strength by connecting to the all that is and the all that ever was, by making what? A right decision. Why? How can he make the right decisions? Because something was revealed. He could see. He could see. See that, son? Something was revealed. He knows who, what, when, where, and why. He's fighting something, and what he's protecting that makes sense to him. He's got a bright new idea to get it done, and this is good news. And guess what? He is on his way. He has gained control of his environment because he is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. Look, the cycle. Cycle's closed. Something's over. Wow, Spirit. And it started with devil energy. Okay, Spirit, thank you for that. Thank you, angels. Thank you so much. If you would give us 2 more for a possible future. Thank you. Look, it just came out. You see that fly out like that? Look. Lying, cheating, and stealing. Can you guys see the cards? Maybe I got the little deal too close. There you go. Hopefully you can see it better now. Okay. Lying, cheating, and stealing in a group. Okay. Collaboration. Archangel Gabriel called judgment. Archangel Michael is working with him. They said, nope, not today. Okay, so this, it looks like this emperor opened his heart to receive because this is what he wants. Okay, he's opened his heart to receive his wish fulfillment. In his mind, he wants to make an offer. But remember, see this horse? See the horse? He's just kind of sitting there going, la, la, la. So, but in his subconscious, in his consciousness, he's walking away from a bully that just wanted a superficial win. Okay? You know what? When you want something and you put your effort onto it, okay, and it comes from your heart space, like with my son, when he was talking about his project, talking from his heart space that was clear once he got away from the negative energy, that project just blew up. And I could see it happening. You can actually feel it happening. The energy that was projected from him, and the positive energy overtook that little niggle of negative energy that just wanted to stop him from moving forward to go to the gym. And instead, he catapulted into a project that went to the cosmos. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I'm so happy for him. Okay, Spirit. One more for the possible future. One more for the possible future, Spirit. One more possible future, Spirit. I'm running out of room. Okay, possible future. Look, the Wheel of Fortune. Dharma, karma, destiny is getting ready to happen. Is here for whoever was lying, cheating, and stealing from this emperor. Wow. That's how angels work. They don't play. On the left side, Chariot. Okay. On the right side, the Sun. Something was revealed. Wow. Okay, Spirit. What is in the environment right now? What is he seeing from his set of eyes right now? Right here, right now. Right here, right now, Spirit. There's been a shift. Open your heart to receive. Let that go, okay? Spirit is doing all the Spirit could do right now by opening portals for us to walk through. But we have to release and surrender that energy that can't go with us, okay? Look, Queen of Pentacles. Wait a second. Remember I was telling you about the bully? Okay, he's walking away from a bully. This is what's crossing to the 5 of Swords. Okay, on the left side, 6 of Cups. Okay, the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So the 6 of Cups, okay, 6 of Cups is what he wants. Okay, 6 of Cups is what he wants. But what's in his environment is the devil energy and imbalance. Okay. How does he know? He talked to somebody. Was it his Empress? Did he talk to his Empress? Did he talk to his spirit guide? He talked to somebody he trusted. Okay. They told him to move on to calmer waters. Or somebody is moving on the calmer waters. Wow. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. All right, opening that heart to receive causes people to stand in their power. Okay, because when your mind is clear, when your heart is clear, you get true direction on what to do, where to go. Okay, but you can't be frozen by negative energy. You have to move past it, let it go, surrender it to the Most High. I surrendered, Spirit, I surrender this energy from a story of my past that does not serve me. I am grateful. I send it to you with infinite, unconditional love for your accepting it. Thank you so very much. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Before you get done saying the prayer, if you're saying it from your heart space, you will have forgotten what it was you were letting go of. It goes away just like that. Sometimes it comes back up, but you still practice surrendering and releasing to clear that space. Spirit will help you too. Okay, we have to tap in and trust the universe. Okay, other people's feelings. The Hermit, okay? He went within. He went within. Wow. On the left side of the Hermit is the Knight of Wands. This is Archangel Gabriel again in a different, and look, justice. He's getting justice because he went within to see what was bothering him so he could let it go. That's part of this journey. We get stuff to look at, and then we release it because we don't need it anymore. That lesson served its purpose. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. All right. What is the hope or fear? Thank you. You guys were talking today. I love it. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Look, 3 of Wands. He's made a definite decision to move forward, and he's looking at, oh wow, I wish you guys could see this. Okay, so let me show you. This is the Hermit, and this is the Queen. No, this is how it goes. Hold on. This is how it's laying on the table. See, he's got his back to her. Okay, and yeah, yep, okay. He's looking at the 3 of Wands. This is what he's looking at in his heart's desire. See the star? Remember we saw the star that was challenging him? That's the star he's looking at. He wants to move forward on his journey. He wants to move forward. He went within as the Hermit to see clearly what he needed to see, hear what he needed to hear, know what he needed to know. Okay? On the left side, Archangel Michael, the Knight of Swords. This is happening quickly. On the right side is the Queen of Wands. Now, why is the Queen of Wands here? Oh, he's looking at her differently. He's looking at the, is this his garden or her? He's looking at the garden that she built. Look, there's fighting. Justice is needed. That's why Archangel Michael is here. Okay, Archangel Gabriel is here. All of the archangels are here. Okay, they're helping him make plans to move on. Wow, Spirit. We saw all of the archangels. They're all here. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, so the divine, I think the divine masculines are understanding that they're not walking this journey alone. Nobody is. Okay, we have angels all around us that hear our prayers. We just have to pray them. Okay, Spirit, thank you for that. Thank you, Spirit. May I please have 4 for the possible outcome of story time. Open your heart to receive. Look, going within, meditating, reflecting. Not just going with the status quo, but actually taking a hard look at what's going on in our life. You see the sun? The sun is coming in on him from this open window, okay? It's revealing information that he needs, okay? Now, on the left side, look, his twin, okay? This might even be himself, okay? He's going within, he's getting from that sun deeper things, Okay. Okay, Spirit. He's getting deeper things, deeper knowledge. We already saw he was looking. We already saw he's with the Hierophant, but he might be tapping into his twin flame, the divine feminine of this union. He might be tapping into her and getting information and help from her, because this true high priestess is also a healer. Okay, look, Ace of Cups, you get what you deserve. See that water? There's a cleansing going on. Okay, look, the Ace of Swords is the truth. Is that something that's coming to an end? Here's that truth. Okay, whoever was using this magic, this bright new idea to hurt someone, it's getting left out in the cold. That was one wand. Here's the other 9. That means 10. They are now carrying burdens. Look, 2 of Swords. Don't want to see the truth. Okay, but this businessman wants to toast himself. He's got a plan, a strategic one, and whatever that plan is, he is going to enact it quickly. Okay, so here, let's look at the other side of the situation. I think I need to clarify something too. All right. Spirit, let me have, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you to all the universal beings of the highest white light that are in this room. I am so very grateful to you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you so very much. Okay, may I have 3 more for a possible outcome. And then I need to clarify. Oh, I know what it is. Thank you, Spirit, for showing it to me. Page of Pentacles. Bright new idea, epiphany, realization, new plan to make some money. Okay, see, he's going within. He's thinking. Okay, he's thinking, and he's coming up with ideas. Okay, and they're coming to him quickly. He may even have 8 of them. Okay, but why is he going within? Is he feeling stuck in a situation, and that's what catapulted him into thinking clearly? Look, not sleeping at night is about a Queen of Cups. A truth came out. Somebody moved on the calmer waters. A Queen of Swords told him, gave him the information about somebody from his past. Okay, could it have been, yeah, somebody from his past is who he loves. Wow. What happened in their relationship was materialism and obsession, and there was juggling. Is he coming to that? Now he's the Hierophant. So he's getting this information of what possibly happened in his past as to why things went wonky. Because in his past, he had the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? In his past, he had a privileged lady. Okay? He had the 4 of Wands. Maybe this was a previous relationship that ended because of bad behavior. We don't know. That's well, we know why relationships end. It's always because of somebody's bad behavior. We're not gonna say who. Okay, 2 more, Spirit. Thank you for clarity on that, because I kept looking over here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Look, the 6 of Cups came out. He wants to make it all. He's going within. Look, he's going within. He wants to make an offer. Okay. To the person in his past that he had the 10 of Pentacles with. I know I said 10 of Cups earlier, but I'm relaying. So, okay, thank you, Spirit. Now, he wants to make an offer to somebody that is a truth teller. He wants to make an offer to somebody that, oh, Spirit, hold on, Spirit, to show me something. He wants to make an offer to somebody that spoke the truth, but moved on to calmer waters. Because they moved on to calmer. I don't have any other energy coming off of that one. Okay, but he wants to make an offer to somebody as a truth teller. Now this person was in his past. Okay, look, on the right side, that's true love. This person is in his cup. Okay. This person is in his cup. This is at his heart space. Did he empty his heart space? to receive. He emptied his heart space of this to receive this. Oh, yep. Hierophant. Connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, has angel guidance. Okay, about a current situation that needs to come to an end. They're being guided. Divine masculines are being guided on their pathway. They're surrounded by their guides as well. Okay, one more spirit for a possible outcome for story time. Open your heart to receive. Okay. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Look, he's got a bright new idea. Adventure, creative spark, enthusiasm, new beginning with someone from his past. Someone he grew up with. He's getting the revelations. He's getting the downloads. Thank you, Spirit. They're in my ear. Is he in the dark night of the soul? Or did he learn his lesson? It's coming to an end. Somebody, oh, okay, I got it, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. In his past, he had the 10 of Pentacles with a privileged lady. Apparently, they were married. They may have been married, or it might have been a business deal. It might have been a project, something they worked on together. But there was somebody else in there. That person is now in his mind. And this person he knows is his person. Okay? He's in bad health about it. Okay? And he's speaking the truth to whoever. He's speaking truth to himself. See the little swirls? That's his intuition. He's speaking truth to himself. Okay, he's now looking at what is right, what is real. Okay, so because he's speaking truth to himself while he's in meditation, getting downloads from his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, okay, he is wanting to make an offer. He's got a brand new idea, new epiphany, new revelation. They're coming fast. Remember, we started 8 of Wands, so they were coming fast, okay? And this was about someone that crossed his path in the past. He has a bright new idea about this person, but in between that, in between this person that he grew up in the past, that was with him in the past, remember, this person was in the past. Someone got left out in the cold. Okay? Was it his person? Did he leave his person in the cold? Why? Because he had too many things going on. He couldn't see. Look, got big old head wound, got a black eye. That's what happened. Here. That's what happened. Okay? He refused to see the truth, okay, about that relationship being the one, okay? But all of these, wait a minute, hold on. Lessons, experiences, and challenges, okay, that help us learn, grow, and evolve. And what was one of those lessons? Betrayal. Okay, so this person, the privileged lady that he was married to or in a relationship with or a business partner, whatever, that at one time they were happy, he took a leap after betraying her. He took a leap. Okay, remember, if you get an ace from the Most High, it's what you deserve. So he took a leap for money, but he only got 1 pentacle. Why? Because he was with a third party. Okay, Spirit. And now, he's in the dark night of the soul. This is the starting point for us to learn, grow, and evolve. Right here. Okay? This is that divine intervention that Spirit says, okay, you're going down the wrong path. I need you to go take a walk in the snow. And I'm going to give you 5 pentacles because I love you. I'm sorry. That just came. Okay, I'm sorry, Spirit. I'm sorry. Came out. That was not me. That was not me. I'm telling y'all, that was me. Okay, I can't. You know how you get on this thing where you just start laughing, and you can't stop because you're still seeing the picture? I'm sorry. Okay, so we see somebody is in the dark, went to the dark night of the soul. They were left out in the cold because of past actions, okay, past choices. Okay, but now they have a bright new, somebody else got a bright new idea, okay, to start over, to do something differently. That was in a reading yesterday, to do something differently for a different result, okay. Somebody has learned their lessons by looking at what happened in the past, what happened, what was the outcome, and now they're saying, okay, I did that, that's what happened, I'm not doing that, I gotta do something different, okay, why? Because they're bringing something to an end. Okay, this is the permeating card that brought the message out. Okay, I'm sorry, Spirit. That was funny though. Okay, so this story time was about opening a heart to receive. Okay. It comes from releasing and surrendering. But how do you get to the releasing and surrendering part? You have to identify what it is that you need to release and surrender and what you want to embrace. That's where we go into our imagination to go from our 0 degree in our mind, in our heart, in our imagination to what we want our world to look like. That's how we create. We are co-creators, we're prime creator. And when we say I am that I am, the I am is the Most High. The I am is the Most High, okay? And when you say that, it is a bridge. That, and then you say I am, you are connecting yourself on that bridge. That, the word that is a bridge to the Most High. I am that I am, okay? So you're intertwining your energy with that of the Most High, the all that is and the all that ever was, to manifest what it is that you want to manifest. But we have to know before, this isn't just about manifesting what we don't have. It is merging our energy with infinite unconditional love. Therefore, whatever it is that we want, it has to come from our heart space, where our soul is, that is merging with the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay? So, you want something, yes. You can't do it from a place of lack. You have to do it, live your dream from your heart space. Like my son did. The energy that was coming out of him once we landed in that new dimension was unbelievable. It is that energy there where you elevate your frequency to that of the all that is and the all that ever was. He hears your prayers. He's going to hear your prayers anyway. He knows everything about you. He knows what you want, but are you going to stay in a place of lack or sadness or negative energy and say, Spirit, this is what I want? He can hear you, but you're not showing commitment to what your dream is about. Okay, raise that vibration. Okay, double that energy. Spirit's already there. Double your energy. Show commitment to what it is that you want by being honest and true with yourself. To let go. Call judgment on what's going on in your world. Okay, that does not fit your energy signature. When you match your energy signature with that of the Most High, when you project that energy with infinite unconditional love instead of anger and sadness. Okay, we saw that the Emperor is now in Hierophant status. He's clearing out his space to master his inner world to create his new outer world. Okay, and that's what opening your heart to receive is. Because if you don't know what it means, and you sit there and you put your focus and your energy on your heart, you go, how do I do that? Clear the space. Maintain emotional balance, and then protect your energy, okay, from additional karmic teachers and karmic lessons. They're gonna come, because if you get them, you're on the right path. They're put there to test you, your commitment to your journey and to what it is that you dream about. Thank you, Spirit. That's all. Okay? All right. So this was story time. Thank you for stopping by. I'm grateful to you. We might start starting our story times depending on how the video. Okay, Spirit. Hold on, y'all. All right. So let's do this. We might start doing our story times depending on how, if I can get the video to play the right way, or if it's me and maybe I was holding the phone the wrong way. Interruptions, y'all. We doing the right thing. Good things are coming. When you get interruptions, or that was a confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Be observant and conscious of everything that's going on around you. It might seem a little overwhelming at first, but eventually you're just going to pick it up by riding a bike. And you're going to be able to see things that you really didn't quite notice before. Okay? Like you saw me hesitate. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what it was, but that's okay. I saw it. Spirit did too. Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Okay, so just know that when there's an imbalance, take the time to bring balance to that so that you can get what you deserve. Okay, and that's infinite unconditional love. Connect to the all that is and the all that ever was. Put in your heart, mind, and soul, I am that I am. Okay, you're emerging. Okay, that word that is in the middle. I am that I am. Connect your energy with that of the Prime Creator. Okay, you are connected to Source by doing that. Okay, He already knows who you are and He loves you above your imagination. It's time for us to clear our space. Okay, because negative energy keeps you like this. Okay, when you say I am that I am, then now you're connected like this. But when we're in a negative situation in our heart, mind, and soul, Spirit is still there. He's not gone. It's just that our energy is not connected, okay, in such a way where we can merge. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Clear your space. Be happy, be joyful. Sometimes it's hard. Things do come back around, but you're getting practice on how to let them go. Every time it shows up again, I surrender you, cut, clear, release. I send you infinite, unconditional love. There it is. Done. Surrender it. Once you learn how to surrender, it'll be quick. Okay? It might show up just to test you, to see, are you sure you want me to go? Yeah, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You know what? I think my ancestors are in this reading right now. I think my ancestors are in this reading and they are so funny. Oh man, they had me cracking up in the garage one time for 3 hours. Just listening to them talk. It was unbelievable. And when you open your heart, mind, and soul to welcome and acknowledge in the spirit beings that are around you, guess what? You find out their personalities and you find out what they like or what they don't like. And my ancestors are funny, okay? They don't pull no punches. They say it how it is. And it could be my father, it could be my brother. I'll find out who it was later on. They'll show me who they are. But my ancestors are funny. You never know who's going to come through and say something that's going to raise your vibration. Do something that's going to make you feel differently about what you were thinking about, okay? Angels always come in and bring you balance, okay? If you notice that sometimes you go into a dark mood and then somebody says something funny and you start laughing, that was an angel that said, oh no, get her off of there. And they do it all the time, okay? I love the universal beings of the highest white light that are around me all the time, and they're around you too. It's just like you meeting a new friend. You gotta get to know them. Don't be afraid of them, okay? Because some of them are ascended masters and they walk this path, okay? They know what the pitfalls are. They know what you're going through. Extremely, they know what you're going through. So call them in, okay? I have quite a few, but I talk to Master Saint Germain quite a bit, okay? Master Buddha quite a bit, okay? I've talked to Miyamoto Musashi, okay? I've talked to quite a few, and it was just me not being afraid to say, okay, I want to talk to you, like Plato. I want to talk to Plato, okay? I just haven't got quite the right time to talk to him yet, but it's in my mind that I want to talk to Plato, okay? I don't see why I can't, okay? If I can talk to the Most High every day, all day, and angels every day, all day, okay, and ascended masters and my ancestors would be cracking me up all the time, I don't see why I can't just say, I want to talk to Plato, Okay, he's an energy, I'm an energy. Okay, open my heart to receive. I will get the message. And that's what happens when you open your heart to receive. All of the universal beings of the highest white light that are the one that are around you, your ancestors. Okay, all you gotta do is call them in. Okay, I need to talk to y'all. I have a question. Okay, I need y'all to answer this question for me. And they will. That's part of opening your heart to receive without fear. Okay, knowing that they're there, just like I know you guys are there, but I can't see you, but I know you're there. It's the same thing with your spirit guides. Some of you can't see them, but you know they're there. Okay, they're going to show you they're there. You might get a notification on your phone. You might see an angel number somewhere. You're driving out, somebody cuts you off. Look at that license plate. That's an angel number. That angel said, get in front of her. I got something to say. I love y'all so much. Oh my goodness, thank you. All right, so we're gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Today I will not be angry. Today I will not worry. Today I will do my work honestly. Today I will respect and honor every living being. Today I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And keep this in mind. When you are going over your life and you're looking at what you're deciding what to keep and what to let go of, if there is a person, place, or thing attached to it, let that go. Okay? You're releasing the energy. Okay? The person, place, or thing may have had that purpose to give you a karmic lesson for you to learn, grow, and evolve from. Send them infinite unconditional love at all times, okay? Because they did you a favor, okay? By helping you to see something differently, okay? So when we come across karmic lessons or instructors, if you've learned a lesson, let it go. That includes the instructor, okay? That includes the instructor, or because they had a job. All right, so open your heart to receive so you can get extreme love from the all that is and the all that ever was, so that you can meet the angels in your world, your ancestors in your world, the ascended masters in your world, your the archangel guides, your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Open your heart to receive, meaning let go of what no longer serves you, and then ask the question, okay, who's here? And what's your name? You can do that too. I asked mine, what's her name? They told me. Thank you. I'm welcome to acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. So when I say that, someone has confirmed to me with a little spark of energy that I heard you. You're talking about me, Archangel Raziel. You're talking about me. Thank you. I am grateful to you, Archangel Raziel. So you never know who's around you, and they've been around you all this time. Open your heart to receive. There's been a shift. 5-5. We are going into a new portal. Go into that new portal without the energies from your past. Okay, without the energy of stories from the past that gave you a negative feeling. Those are the ones you're looking for. Okay, you're searching them out. Clean out the closet. Find those energies, find out why they were there. Don't worry about who put them there, and release and let them go so that you can go through this portal that's beautiful. We're getting beautiful of the beautiful. So beautiful. Wow. Okay, Spirit. I love y'all above your imagination. Thank you for watching Storytime. I am grateful to you. I love you. Have a great day on purpose. There it is. Have a great day on purpose and go outside. Please go outside. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow.